at 5, 10 on your side is looking into fears about a controversial internet personality visiting Norfolk. Stu Peters confirmed he will be speaking at a USS Liberty Veterans Convention. It's happening the same weekend as Harbor Fest during Pride Month. Karina Garcia is here with those concerns and how event organizers are trying to alleviate them. Karina?
Well, Aisha, concerns grew when a flyer started making rounds on social media, but it's not because of the event itself, but who the flyer claims is speaking at this event. The names listed on the flyer included Stu Peters, Lucas Gage, and Jake Shields, all of whom have been criticized for anti-Semitic rhetoric, some of which is just too graphic to share on air. Lucas Gage posted on X back in April saying he plans to attend the event, but when it comes to who's officially part of the program, that's where things get murky. The flyer itself was posted on social media by a group called Stop Anti-Semitism. It accuses the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel of hosting what it calls a who's who of white supremacists. We asked the group how they confirmed these men would appear or speak, but we haven't received a response. The flyer is still up on their X page. Now, we also reached out directly to the executive director of the Liberty Veterans Association, Mo Schaefer, who told us Stu Peters had asked to attend, but he wasn't sure if he would show up. In a statement to Wavy TV, Stu Peters confirmed he is planning to speak at the 58th USS Liberty anniversary event and is aware of some of the negative reactions. Peters went on to say, quote, "The only negative public responses to my speaking have come from Jewish individuals or organizations," unquote. As for the Liberty Veterans Association, they tell us this is a private event focused on, quote, brotherhood, fellowship, and support, attended by survivors, family members, and supporters. The president of USS Liberty also says Peters was invited a long time ago.
He was invited a long time ago, before I think a lot of us knew exactly what was going on, but we couldn't. It's too late to uninvite him, and all this happened. And, the official statement from the LVA is just we can't stop anybody from free speech.
But the history behind this dates back to 1967, when USS Liberty was attacked by Israeli forces during the Six-Day War, killing 34 U.S. sailors and injuring more than 170 others. Israel called it a tragic mistake, later issuing an apology and paying millions in settlements to the U.S. Peters, Gage, and Shields have all used language that some consider extreme and often offensive when it comes to criticizing Israel, but organizers insist this event is not political. In an email, Schaefer wrote, quote, "If it is about Jew hatred, please do not come," unquote.
When we joined the military, we took an oath to the Constitution, First Amendment, Second Amendment, and all of them that follow. I can't censor everybody's speech. We don't agree with everything that everybody says.
And as you heard, the USS Liberty Veterans Association tells us their group does not endorse anti-Semitism or share the beliefs of all who support their group. Also, I've reached out to Marriott, which owns the Sheraton, and have not heard back yet. This event is still set to move forward at the Sheraton Waterside Hotel come early June. We have a full statement from Stu Peters and the Veterans Association over on wavy.com. Karina Garcia, 10 on your side.